Thanks for joining me today. Today's practice will be yin yoga, pranayama, some breath work, and a short seated meditation. So take the time to lay on your back and get comfortable. Personal practice is really important today. Personal practice cultivates an inner practice that affects the outer circumstances. So doing my personal practice is something that I can do, that I can control. I can affect my state, my breath, my body in ways that create a place in me that is not contingent on any external circumstances. That is my power, and that is your power. So just deepen the breath. Feel the gentle rise and fall of your belly and chest. Feel the weight of your legs against the floor. Feel the back of your pelvis heavy against the mat. Try to create balance between the left arm and the right arm, the right shoulder blade and the left shoulder blade, and the weight of your skull against the ground. Continue breathing, trying to make each breath long and smooth. Shaping each breath, knowing that you have the ability to do that. Take a deep inhale and open mouth exhale. Bringing your legs closer together, reach your arms up and back behind you and just give yourself a big, beautiful stretch. Maybe stretching to one direction and then the other, flexing the feet, pointing the toes. If you have something underneath your knees, just move it out of the way. And heel-toe your feet towards the edges of the mat so the feet are wide and the knees gently teepee in towards each other. And gently place your palms on the lower part of your belly, below your belly button. Feel the weight of your hands, the warmth of your hands. Pay attention to the back of your pelvis when your legs are in this position, when the knees are tipping in towards each other. Continuing the breath. Long, slow, and deep. You might even feel the rise and fall of your hands. Eventually reach your arms up and back. Leave your legs as they are. And you can keep the arms straight back or create more of a cactus arms or goddess arms where the elbows are creating, or the arms are creating a 90-degree angle. The backs of the hands rest towards the floor. relaxing your jaw. Be mindful that the sides of your neck stay relaxed. And feel the beautiful stretch across the top of your chest. Heel toe your feet closer together, bringing your arms down by your sides, and gently extend the legs long and wide. Deepen the breath. Exhale and just let your body come back into balance. Feel the echo of the pose you just did. Turn inward so you can feel the little sensations in your body. Be mindful that you're staying with your breath. Inhale, bring your legs closer together, reach your arms up and back, and hug both knees in. You can just find stillness with hugging the knees in, or rock side to side, massaging the back of your pelvis. Just lower the left foot to the floor so the left knee stays bent, and hug the right knee in. You can see what it feels like to extend the left leg long. And flex both feet. Pull all 10 toes towards your face for a deep inhale. And as you exhale, just relax the feet. Relax the shoulders. And find that long, smooth breath. Relax your jaw. Rebend the left knee and hug that right knee back towards the right armpit, making it a little bit wider, and come into a half happy baby, trying to create a 90-degree angle with that right leg. If you want to, see what it feels like to extend the left leg long. It wasn't quite working for me, so I rebent the left knee. Gave me a little bit more stability. This can be a pose truly filled with sensations, so honor your body if you need to back out at any time. Nice long, smooth inhales through the nose and a nice complete exhale through the nose. The longer we hold a pose like this, the more challenging it may become physically, but also mentally. And so it's important to keep aware of your breath and to relax your jaw. Release that pose by just bringing that right ankle across the left knee and gently nudge that right knee forward. And then just relax. Just stay here for a few breaths in a figure 4 shape. Give yourself permission to stay there, or keeping your legs in this shape, bring them up towards you and Thread the right hand between the legs and clasp both hands behind the left knee. Are you slowing your breath down? Are you feeling every inhale and every exhale? Feel free to extend that left leg up towards the ceiling. If it's too much, just rebend that left knee. Slowly rebend that left knee. And I want you to just cross the right knee over the left knee so that the knees are stacked. No space between the thighs. I'm going to show you something. If you happen to have a little prop, a thin bolster, a blanket, you might want to place it underneath the pelvis. Go ahead and recross the right leg over the left. And hug the knees in. Different positions for the arms you can hold. The shins. You might even be able to reach opposite heels from underneath. I find having this prop underneath my pelvis really helpful. I was watching a video from a friend of mine who's also a fabulous yoga teacher, Caroline Weibar. I was doing her practice and she did this with a block underneath. So thank you, Caroline, for offering this option. Come back to your breath. Can you stay present and recognize each time you inhale and really experience each time you exhale? Trying not to let thoughts pull you away. Unwind your legs, remove the prop underneath you if you chose to use one. And go ahead and extend the legs long and wide. Maybe shake out your legs slightly. Deepen the breath. And exhale. Feel the ground underneath you supporting you. Inhale, bring your legs closer together, reach your arms up and back, stretch. Hug both knees in again. Feel free to rock. Hug the left knee in and place the right foot flat on the mat, keeping the right knee bent. Notice how this feels on the back of your pelvis. You can stay there or extend the right leg long and then flex both feet. Pull all 10 toes towards your face. Inhale, exhale, relax the legs. You're still holding on to the left knee. Really trying to align your mind with your breath. You can experience this really relaxed alertness. This relaxed alertness in the energy body. Go ahead and re-bend that right knee and place the right foot flat and come into a half happy baby on the other side. So that left knee is coming back towards the left armpit. The sole of the left foot facing up towards the ceiling or sky if you're outside. If you want to straighten the right leg, that's fine. See how that feels. The most important thing in a yoga practice is attention. Pay attention to your sensations. So if you need to back out, you do that. Pay attention to the breath, trying to keep it steady and smooth. And so as we watch our breath, we begin to tune into our capacity for focus and concentration. Qualities that really arouse a meditative awareness. When your mind wanders, just deepen the breath to help bring it back in. Let's release that left leg and just cross the left ankle above the right knee and gently nudge that left knee away. That'll feel nice. And then just relax the arms by your sides, keeping your legs in the figure 4 shape. You can stay there with the right foot on the floor or bring the legs up towards you, threading the left hand between the legs and clasping your hands behind the right knee. I find placing a blanket underneath my head helpful on this side since my left hip is tighter than the right. So you might want to play with that if you're having trouble holding on to that right leg. There's no reason to struggle. Props are really amazing tools to use. Find your breath. Extend the right leg up towards the ceiling and feel that really yummy opening of the back of the right leg. If it hurts, then don't do it. Rebend that right knee. And we're going to come into that position where we stack the knees. So the left leg is over the right. The knees are stacked. No space between the thighs. And you can hold opposite shins or hold from underneath opposite heels or maybe even hold behind the bottom knee. Whatever works for you. And once you get yourself into that shape, shoelace, just relax and find your breath. You can create a samavriti breath. Lengths of all parts are equal. Sometimes counting the length of the inhale and counting the length of the exhale can really give your mind a beautiful job, and it gives it something to focus on. Maybe inhaling for 4 and exhaling for 4 if that's comfortable. Sama means same and vritti means fluctuations. So we are creating the same fluctuations with this balanced breath. The hope of samavritti pranayama is to calm the fluctuations of the mind. Slowly release this pose. If you have any props, just move them out of the way. Extend the legs long and wide, arms down by your sides. Take a nice deep breath in. And exhale. And really just settle your body into the ground. Watch every inhale and exhale so that your mind does not drift away. Bring your legs closer together, reach your arms up and back, stretch. Hug both knees in. Bring your forehead towards your knees. Try to wrap your shins, your forearms around your shins. Really squeeze yourself in small and begin to lower the back and the head, keeping the legs in tight towards your body. Feel that flattening of your lower back. And begin to widen the knees, pulling them back towards the sides of your rib cage, back towards the armpits. You can hold the knees, the shins. You could stay there, or you could even come into full happy baby this time, creating 90-degree angles with both legs. So many different positions for the arms. You can use your peace fingers and grab onto your big toes. You can hold behind your knees. Try to keep the lower back down as best you can. If you need to, you can place a blanket under your head. Sometimes that helps. Or even placing a blanket under your pelvis. Try to relax. And come back to that samavritti breath, that balanced breath. Trying to stretch out the inhale comfortably to a 4, a 5, maybe even a 6. And exhale to the same count. Check in that your jaw is relaxed. Slowly release this pose. Extending your legs long and wide. Maybe place your hands on your hip flexors and feel that heat. Eventually, let your arms fall off of your body and just relax. Still focusing on the breath, paying attention to all the sensations in your body and noticing how your body craves coming into balance. Go ahead and bend your knees, feet flat, feet hip distance apart, and come into dynamic bridge, lifting the arms up and back, lifting the hips and the back. Ground your feet. Feel the lengthening of your spine. Take some nice deep breaths. Gently, one vertebra at a time, lower down. Go ahead and roll onto your right side into a fetal position. And just lay here for a few breaths. And make your way up into a tabletop position. All fours, wrist creases under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Inhale, drop the belly, look up. Exhale, round, push the floor away as you move your hips back towards your heels. Inhale, drop the belly, look up, moving the spine. Exhale, round, 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 hips towards the heels. Inhale, look up, drop the belly, arch. Exhale, let the head dangle between the arms. Open the knees wide, coming back into a wide-legged child's pose. Soften the arms, let the elbows and forearms relax. Find your breath. Different position for the arms. You can stack fist over fist and allow your forehead to rest. Or you can just stack palm over palm if that was too high. Whatever works for you. Just find a place where you can truly relax. You might want to work on deepening your breath just enough so you can feel your belly expand, and that your belly has the space to expand since your knees are wide apart. Feel your back body gently expanding and contracting with every breath. Go ahead, extend your arms and walk your arms and your torso over to the right. Keep your left arm framing the left side of your head. If you want, you can make a fist with your right hand and allow your head to rest on that right fist. And just feel that beautiful stretch on the left side of your body. Your torso is resting on that right thigh. Walk your hands back to the center, and I want you to stay in the center though. Let your head dangle, keep the arms long. Deepen the breath. Walk your hands over to your left. Go ahead and keep that right arm nice and long so it's framing the right side of your head. Make a fist with your left hand, and I like placing it under my head. And feel that beautiful stretch on the whole right side of the body, from the right fingertips down the right side of the arm, down the right side of the rib cage, down to the right hip. Walk your hands back towards the center, and you can stay there. I want to show you an option where you can bring a rolled beach towel, or once again a bolster, or maybe 2 blocks. Place your elbows, you have to position it just right, but place your elbows there, hands in prayer, and allow the prayer hands to rest back towards the back of your neck or between the shoulder blades. And make sure you're walking those elbows in towards your head. You can feel that beautiful lengthening of your triceps. Your head just dangles down or might even reach the floor. Pay attention to every inhale and every exhale. The breath is your priority. Slowly come out of this, move the prop out of the way, and drag your body forward. Make sure you're not clenching. Take a deep inhale and exhale. Arms are straight. Turn your head to the side. Wag your tail a little bit. Relax. Feels nice to straighten out those hip flexors. Make sure you turn your head the other way. Just feel your body breathing against the floor. Bring your forehead to the mat, palms under the shoulders, and push yourself back into a child's pose. Feel free to have the knees closer together this time if you want. Good. All right, so you're going to come on up to a seated position. We're going to do some pranayama, some breath work. I like elevating my hips. Go ahead and roll your shoulders back a few times. Good, and let the right ear drop towards the right shoulder. Stretch the left side of the neck. And then drop the chin towards your chest and roll the left ear to the left shoulder. Take a breath or two. Roll the chin down towards your chest and inhale, bring your head up. Rolling the shoulders back. Hands gently rest on the knees or thighs. Relax your jaw. Begin to deepen your breath a bit, creating that samavriti, the equal breath. See if you can inhale to a 4, a 5, maybe even a 6 comfortably, and exhale to the same count. And once you have determined what your count is, we're going to add some breath retention, kumbhaka, at the top and the bottom. So you'll inhale, let's say, to a count of 4. Suspend the breath for 4. Exhale for 4. Suspend the breath for 4. And create this beautiful square, also known as square breathing. Inhale 4. Pause 4. Exhale 4. Pause 4, or whatever number you can count to comfortably. Do that on your own, please. One more round. And then relax even more. Let go of the counting. Let go of the shaping of the breath. And I just want you to bring your awareness to your heart center, which is in the center of your chest, deep beneath the breastbone. Just bring your awareness there. You don't have to force any sort of visualization. A point of light might arise, or maybe just a sensation. Just bring your awareness to the center of your chest. Feel free to stay in this seated meditation if you're comfortable. If you're struggling or you just don't want to anymore, go ahead and lay on back into Shavasana. If you have a blanket nearby, feel free to cover yourself or put any props underneath your knees. Palms face up and just relax. Keep this meditative state of mind here as you lay on your back. Nothing to do at all, but just feel the weight of your body melt into the ground underneath you. Feel free to stay here longer or as long as you want. Otherwise, slowly create some movements, maybe hug your knees in, and eventually roll onto your right side into a fetal position. Don't be in a hurry. And make your way up to sit once again. Sukhasana, cross-legged position. Keep your eyes closed, jaw soft. Hands to heart center, chin to chest. Namaste.